There are many times throughout the year that we have projects that we would like our students to publish. The program called 2Publish Plus, under our Programs folder on the desktop of our computers, is a wonderful tool to use to allow students the capabilities to publish a variety of different writing tools. To get there, you're going to want to click 2 times on the Programs folder in the top left corner of your desktop. When your Programs folder appears, click 2 times on 2Publish Plus. Now the program is going to offer you several different opportunities if you notice different ways that students can publish their projects. There are many things within this program though that are very similar, so we're going to talk about a few of them right now. The simple program is basically very similar to our KidPix 3D program that we also have in the Programs folder. It allows students to create a picture and it allows them to create text. The advantage of 2Publish Plus is that the text box is already there and students do not have to draw it themselves. Let's go ahead and take a look at the simple one. By choosing on the simple program, I push OK. You will notice if you've done To Create a Story that this program is set very similarly to that, seeing as how it's by the same publishing company. I have my marker choices over here of different colors, and I have up here my open to a new page, printing, opening a document that I've already created, saving, and also as before, when I go ahead and click on something and draw, my undo button appears at the top. Just as before in To Create a Story, I also have the variety of choices with my text where I can change my font, the size, and the color. There's actually also a webcam capability that if you'd be interested in, we can talk about more later. Let's go ahead and undo this lovely green squiggle line I drew and take a look at some of the other options. Down here below the markers, you're going to notice that this is one advantage of this program over To Create a Story because it gives students a lot more choices. When I click on it, here I have the option of having a thick marker or a thin pencil line. I also have the variety of colors that are a lot more prevalent. Here I can also choose the thickness that I would like it to be at the very bottom. So let's say I'd like to go ahead and create a thin line that is, we'll say it's purple. And I'm going to create a flower. As I create my flower, maybe it's a little bit of a lily, and we'll put a little yellow in the middle. I also have all these other abilities. So right up here, I'm going to create this brush pattern in a circle, and I want it to be small, so I'm going to click right there, and it's good to go. You're also going to notice I have the ability to do shapes. Shapes can be filled in or they can be simple solid lines. The one advantage of this program also is that I have a paint bucket to fill things in. So if I'd like to go back to my lily and I would like it to be that same purple, I'm going to do my paint bucket and I'm going to fill it in. I can go ahead and add, if you notice I still have my paint bucket tool, so I'm going to go up to my pencil, I'm going to add it in, my stem, and then I'm going to switch to my marker, and I'm going to make some nice, thick, very thick leaves, apparently. Now, if I think those are too thick, I can always do my undo arrow and go back to where I started. Down on the bottom, I can go ahead and I can click on my text. So I maybe would call it the flower. When I'm all done, I can simply go ahead and I can push print. When I push print, students will have an option as soon as it loads, and all they have to do is say yes. One other thing I should mention is that purple boxes allow for the difference in the amount of space for the picture versus the text box. All you need to do is click with your left mouse and drag it up or drag it down. Once I'm done with this, I'd also like to show you a few other things within the 2Publish Plus program. So we're going to exit. No, we're not going to save, and we're going to open it back up. Those same factors or same things are on the same side for any of these different ones. But let's talk about news. And I'm going to create a newsletter. We're going to say OK. Here you're going to notice all of the exact same things, my same tool on the bottom, and my same tools on the top. Here I can click and add text, as well as any pictures that I would like to draw. It's a great program for students to use and to make them recognize their work that they've done. I hope you can use it, and I hope you enjoy.